God sent the angel Gabriel to Nazareth, a village in Galilee, to a virgin named Mary. She was engaged to be married to a man named Joseph, a descendant of King David.
One night Mary was sleeping, and then an angel came in the middle of the night, or like at night.
That night, while Mary was asleep, the angel of the Lord came to her and said,
"You will have a child. It will be a boy, and you will name it Jesus." He said that you're gonna have a baby, and he's gonna be the king of all kings, and you shall call him Jesus. And then Mary freaked out. She was like, "Who is this? Is this a dream?" And she really didn't believe him. She was like, thought that he was crazy. Am I dreaming? And then she was like, "Oh yeah, the promised king." And then she asked many questions for him. She obeyed and then became pregnant because obey means you do something good, and she obeyed. And then he leaves the room in the starlight like an angel. And then when she woke up the next morning, she went to her parents and said, "Mother, Father, I'm going to have God's son." And all of them are like, no, you're crazy. And she's like, "The angel spoke to me." And then they don't believe her, but then they do believe her.
And next day she tries to tell Joseph about what the angel said to her.
Did he believe her or did he not? I don't think he believed her at first. And then Mary's just like, "It is true, believe me." And then his parents are kind of angry because she's betrothed, she's already pregnant. That's not so fun.
And so a little while later, Joseph is asleep, and the angel of the Lord comes to him.
"Mary will have a child, and it will be a boy, and it will be named Jesus."
And so once Joseph learns this, he is understanding of Mary.
So they get married that same day, that same place. This person came in and he said, "Where were you born?" And he said that he was born from Bethlehem, so he had to go to Bethlehem for Mary to give birth.
Mary and Joseph had to travel to Bethlehem.
Mary rode a donkey and Joseph pulled the donkey. It took a long time. It was like 100 years.
I know Mary and Joseph had to walk a very long distance to get to Bethlehem, and they tried to stay in an inn, and all the rooms to stay in were already taken.
So they went to Bethlehem, but there was no room at the end, so they had to go in a barn.
There's no places to go, so Jesus was born in, I think, like a shed or like a little, and he was born in a manger in like a stable.
And Joseph couldn't find a place to have the baby.
He was born in a barn. It's probably not like the prettiest barn, because it's not. But like I imagine there's probably like maybe a little bit of hay in there or something.
He was born in the barn.
He was born in a stable and
like a cave.
he was born in, I'm pretty sure, like a barn house, because his parents didn't have enough to actually have him born somewhere else, like in a house.
In this pen.
Had a lot of animals, and he probably had to sleep in hay.
There was a star upon the barn. There were a whole bunch of animals. with all of the cows and nice animals like sheep and a cow and donkeys, bios, and diet acorns, diet possums, sheep, a cow, and probably a horse, and goats, and chickens, a donkey, and a pig, a big cow, a kitty, donkey, 2 sheep and 2 cows and 1 bull, a puppy, a dog, and then a horse.
And then all the humans, because humans are mammals and mammals are animals.
It smells stinky. Gross. Stinky, probably. Maybe kind of warm.
It probably smelled like
Wet and poop.
no one cared about it.
And Mary has a baby.
They gather up hay and then baby Jesus got, and then the humans got hay, and then they laid baby Jesus in there in a wood shape. They put the child in a little manger when she gave birth, and all the sky lit up because the child, the promised king, has been born. There's 3 shepherds that were out one night with their sheep. So they're in their pasture, and 3 angels come to them and say, "Follow the North Star. Don't be afraid. A king has been born." The angel said, "Don't be afraid. I bring you great news of great joy for everyone. The Savior, yes, the Messiah, has been born tonight in Bethlehem. You will find him lying in a manger wrapped in snugly strips of cloth." Probably scary though. I would pinch myself because I don't know if I would be dreaming or not. The angels returned to heaven. The shepherds said to each other, "Come on, let's go to Bethlehem. Let's see this wonderful thing that has happened." And so then there's the stars in the sky, and they follow the star to the barn where they get to see baby Jesus. And then they went to Bethlehem to see baby Jesus when he was getting born by Joseph and Mary.
They were all people, and they were like so lucky that they got to meet Jesus.
The shepherds told everyone what had happened and what the angel had said to them about this child. All who heard the shepherd's story were astonished, but Mary quietly treasured these things in her heart and thought about them often. The shepherds went back to their fields and flocks, glorifying and praising God for what the angels had told them, and because they had seen the child just as the angel had said.
When he was born, there was like the star of Bethlehem in the sky, and then the wise men came and like gave him gifts. There was this big star, and it shined so bright that it almost blinded everybody.
They followed a bright star.
I saw the wise men at the bad guy's castle, and the wise men just came to Jesus. The wise men had seen the star and traveled, and on their way there, they had seen a palace and thought that's where the king was going to be born because he was a king. It was actually Herod who was there, and they told him about the new king, and Herod did not like that, so he sent soldiers to go and try to kill Jesus. But the 3 wise men stayed back and kept following with their gifts. They gave baby Jesus and Mary and Joseph gifts, some blankets, like a baby toy, a crib.
They probably didn't have specifically baby clothes, so just something they go around in.
Papers, things what he likes to eat. They're like vegetables, but more like melty. A toy. A rattle. And a baby like stroller. Food and water.
I think there's some type of like rocks, like gold and stuff like that.
They brought treasure. Really expensive stuff. Really nice gifts that they could never afford. They bring myrrh, frankincense, and gold.
They said congratulations.
The king is born. I love you. I hate you. I'm happy about you. Maybe this. Hi, baby.
What a beautiful child.
I think they said happy birthday. He's really cute. I'm so cute. Welcome to your new home. Hi, baby Jesus. I thank you. Thank you. So Joseph says he has this dream that they have to go to Egypt. And Mary's like, what? God, be kidding me, I just gave birth. There was a bad guy and he was trying to get Mary or something. Well, the soldiers came and Mary and Joseph did not feel safe. We need to save Jesus, we need to protect him. Like the next day or something, they took Jesus to Egypt to keep him safe from Herod's soldiers. And then that's kind of how the story ends, basically.